posterior one. Now we're going to put the sleeve as well. And these are, I mean, the digital x-rays are it's good because it's faster. You get your x-rays quicker, as you can see. Within a few seconds it pops up and it lets you see. So it's a lot easier to do the x-rays now. The only thing is it's a little bit more harder. Well, not more harder, but it's harder to take because you don't have the flexibility of the film to bend and all that great stuff. And they're not as comfortable. It's just like as if you were taking conventional. It's just it's faster and it's less radiation to the patient. So which one are we going to use now for the PA?
Yellow.
The yellow. So you're going to take off your sticky. Now with this one, you always want, I forgot to mention with anterior, so I'm going to mention now. You always want the wire out of the mouth. Just like the rod is always on the outside of the mouth, you always want the wire on the outside of the mouth. So with the PAs, when you start doing the posterior, you're going to have to take this off as you're going. So we're going to come over here, we're going to put it on, the wire's hanging out. But then when we come over here, you might have to take this out and reposition it again because the wire always has to be sticking out of the mouth. So we're going to stick our PA here. And which rod are we going to use? The straight one or the curved one? Curved one. So if the wire's sticking out, where's your rod going to go? Along with the what? Along with the what, guys? The rod. With the wire. Then we're going to put our ring on to center it. And so is it in the middle? Yes. So now we're ready, set up. So now we're going to clip our sensor. You can clip it on before or after. Wait for it to turn green. It's green. Now we're going to click. So I'm going to start over here with the right side. So I'm going to click on number 4. Well, let me do number 13. Premolar. So now it's blinking red and blue. So that means it's ready to go. I mean red and blue. Blue and green, yellow. So we're going to do our premolar shot. So for our premolar shot, what's the landmark we want to get? What part of the canine? Distal of the canine. So where are we going to position our film? Or our sensor?
In the back. Oh, wait.
To get the distal of the canine, where are we going to position our sensor?
On the back of the canine.
It's going to go, well the film, the sensor's going to go on the back, but
The motor and the motor?
no. Where are we going to position our sensor to get the distal of the canine? Are we going to position the sensor on the mesial of the canine or distal of the canine? Mesial of the canine. Okay, so we're going to position here. There's our, we're going to push the rod. Now with this one, you're going to have to use a bisecting technique as well. So you're going to have to angle it a little bit more. And what is our KVP going to be at? 67 for maxillary premolar. So go ahead and put it at 67. We're going to position our X-ray machine. I moved it. Just try really hard, guys, not to get you. Okay. So that looks about right. So now we're going to go outside. I'm going to take this one so y'all can see how the posterior looks. Close it, and we're going to say X-ray.
X-ray.
Come in. And there is our thing, but our film, but as you can see, we cut off right there too. So what do we have to do? We're going to have to angle it, so you're going to have to do bisecting technique. So as you can see with digital radiographs, you're going to have to use what technique? The bisecting technique. So it has some pros and it has some cons. Okay, I'm not going to go to the bisecting technique with the PAs. Now, you're done. When you do all these, you finish with your posterior, then we're going to do our bite wings. So